What's going on? Don't sleep with my daughter. I'm a virgin.
So you're a virgin, so what?
Must been thinking about me quite a lot.
Not at all. I just believe in people getting what they deserve.
So you deserve to spend the next 2 weeks with me every afternoon?
Nobody deserves that.
You're not legally allowed to sell alcohol to anyone. That was repeated to you again and again during training. I'm just glad Charlie caught you before Ruby started drinking.
She swore to me it was for her mum, and I honestly believed her.
So we get an official warning.
Extended to both Angela's and the surf club. Indy will be fined, though.
I've decided to take the matter to court and plead the case.
You could lose your liquor licence or face thousands of dollars of fines or even go to jail for 12 months. Is that really worth the risk?
Yes, I think it is. Stop being so dramatic. We all know I'm not going to do time for this.
Really? On good terms with all the local magistrates, are you? How do you know that one of them doesn't have a pet hate for these types of cases and won't decide to make an example out of you?
But I don't.
Well, we've both seen that in the past.
If I accept this compliance notice, I'm conceding defeat. This is a once-off. It's not going to happen again.
You can't guarantee that, mate. Not with your lot.
I will look after my staff.
Yeah, well, for your sake, I hope you do.
If you go to court and somehow get off, you're going to become a target for spot checks, cover operations. You don't need that. Neither of us do.
Right now, I don't need this. I've got a restaurant to run.
All right, I suggest we alternate. I'll call a name off the list. You check the shelves, and at the end of each section, we'll just update the computer. Deal?
Sounds like a wonderful idea. Anyone would think that you have done this before?
Anyone else would think I just want to get this over with as quickly as possible.
Oh, there's no point in rushing it. I mean, we can take our time, don't make any mistakes, and I'll order us a pizza.
This is punishment, not a date. But I can see how you confuse the two.
What's with the labels? We don't have to call it anything. We can just hang out and eat pizza.
All right. For the sake of clarity, let me say this really slowly. I'd rather sit here and rewrite every single one of these books by hand than have dinner with you. So let's get started, shall we?
Fine, I'll do the calling out bit, and you can stack the books.
Infant.
Ruby's gonna hate me. I was way too harsh on her.
You weren't harsh enough, if you ask me.
Still, she's obviously going through something.
It doesn't matter. She should never have put you in that position. She hasn't thought about anyone else but herself in all this. Not you and not Angela.
Still, it was my decision, and I take responsibility for that.
Yeah, but you can accept it. Ruby can't. If you hadn't said what you did, she'd still think she was the victim in all this. She's lucky to have you as a friend.
As nice as it is to hear, you do realise it's your responsibility to say things like that.
Yes, but I'd still be saying it even if it wasn't.
Job well done, thank you.
Glad to be of service.
Okay, so I can avoid Ruby, but what am I going to do about my dad?
I don't know. It kind of scares me. When he's been angry at you, he hasn't mentioned my name at all, has he? I mean, he's just angry about the alcohol thing, right?
He hasn't mentioned my sex life, if that's what you mean. And with the way things are at the moment, I don't think I'm going to mention it.
Hey, can you give me a hand with this? You're quiet.
Well, there's not much point saying anything when no one believes you, right?
Of course they don't, but you had to expect that, right?
What?
Seriously, Ruby, do you really think anyone was going to buy your story?
It's not a story, Leah. It's the truth, and I don't see why it's so hard for everyone to believe.
Okay, you just happened to buy a present for Charlie for no particular reason, and it was a bottle of wine bought secretly by your friend. You don't think that that sounds wrong?
I don't care how it sounds. It's the truth.
We both know it's not, and the more you keep pushing the lie, the more obvious it is to everyone what's really going on. Ruby, come on, you're a smart girl. You must have known that this wasn't going to work, especially after what Liam told your mum.
That had nothing to do with this.
The more you deny it, the more worried you're going to make everyone. And with your diabetes,
There's nothing for anyone to worry
Ruby,
about.
please, at least just be honest with yourself.
I've got a headache. Can you please finish this yourself?
Sure.
Hello?
Oh, Irene, come in.
Hi, hun. Some more of Ruby's things. I'm pretty sure that's the last of them.
Sure, I'll pass them on.
Yeah, it all, happened so quickly. Got left behind in the rush. Is Ruby around?
She's just gone into a room with a headache. Brought on by a lecturer, I think.
I can relate. Is Charlie here?
No, I think she's still at Angelo's. But do you want me to maybe pass on a message?
No, it's fine. Love, thanks. I'll catch up with her later on. Thanks, darling. See ya.
home science section. One of my favourites. I'm actually an incredibly good cook, and especially Italian cuisine.
Hurry up.
All right, well, Home Science Fundamentals, Volume 1.
Yep.
Home Science Fundamentals, Volume 2.
Yep.
Oh, no, Series 3. They didn't complete the trilogy. What a tragedy.
Next.
I think we should take a break.
I think not.
Well, can we swap, please? Because this is getting incredibly boring.
This isn't exactly exciting either.
Don't care, it's different. So when you kissed me the other day...
You kissed me.
I beg to differ. Well, at the very least, let's just call it mutual.
At the very least, it was less than nothing, and the memory can't fade fast enough, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, well, before it fades completely, I've got a little question for you. Was that the first kiss you've had since, that other guy?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, seems like a big yes to me. So how did I compare? Hot? Smoking hot? White hot?
I said I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. What about like one of those taco sauce hotness rating things? You know, like on the side of the bottle. 1 chili, 2 chilies. Wow, 3 chilies, that good, huh?
Going in the bathroom.
You need to reconsider. It's as simple as that. I wish I could offer you an alternative, but Indy needs to be fined. You understand that, right? I saw her selling the alcohol with my own eyes. They don't have a choice.
I understand. You do what you have to do and I'll do the same.
This isn't going to fix anything in the past, if that's what you're thinking.
I'm not.
Are you sure? Because these seem like the actions of a man who's not thinking straight. A man who's trying to make amends for something that happened in the past instead of doing the right thing in the present.
Charlie, just drop it. Okay? You've got no idea what you're talking about.
Really? I think you're acting like a martyr for some family history that happened way too long ago to really matter now.
People make mistakes. They shouldn't have to spend the rest of their lives dealing with it. Indy doesn't deserve it. I'm prepared to stand up for it. That's all there is to it. So you either support me or just stay out of it.
I swear, Dad's never going to look at me with love in his eyes ever again.
What?
You made this whole big thing about trust. I've made this whole big thing about trust, and now...
That's ridiculous.
What is?
That anyone could look into those eyes and not feel...
What?
Feel really good.
Good?
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah, me too.
Bianca! I know you're just trying to make me suffer. Although I have no idea why. Look, the longer you're in there, the longer we're both got to be here. So let's end the suffering.
Hello.
Where's Ruby?
She hasn't come out of her room since we last spoke. She has a headache.
Right.
Hey, Irene came by too, looking for you. When are you going to talk to her, clear the air?
Well, there's nothing to say.
She's really hurt by what you said. I mean, she's putting on a front, but I can tell that you hit a nerve.
Well, what do you want me to say? I'm sorry that she's upset, but I put my responsibilities as a mother before anything else. You understand that?
No, of course I do.
Okay, so tell me about this conversation with Ruby. Is she ready to come clean?
No, not yet. She seems to have inherited a stubborn streak.